What is going on, everyone? It is your man Lance from Lance Finance, and I have a great video for you today. Not only do I make videos on cryptocurrency, but I also make videos on stocks and everything else finance related. So you know the deal. Before we get started, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure your ring notifications are turned on so you're notified instantly when videos like this are uploaded. So today's video is on the company called Luokung with stock ticker Lkco. And please remember, I am not a financial advisor. All the information I'm providing in this video are my opinion and where I believe that the company will go in the near future or long-term future. So Lkco has been in the news recently, and to give you a high-level information on it is back when Trump was president, he placed around 10 companies from China on this blacklist. And what this blacklist said was that these companies are affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party. A couple of these companies, like Luokung, are fighting this in court currently. So back in March, Lkco went to Washington, D.C. federal court fighting this thing. They were not affiliated, that they are private that they are a private company, and they're trying to get the relief to get removed off this this Department of Defense blacklist. And what this Department of Defense blacklist does is it doesn't allow them to trade their stock on the United States Stock Exchange. So they're currently in trial and trying to get removed off this list. So we got some good news today, and we'll go over that a little bit more after we go through their site and what Lkco and Luokung do. So Luokung is a leading in the industry of providing mapping for autonomous driving and smart cities. They have an advantage in this field. Since China is restrictive on who they allow to come into their country and map their roads, so Google doesn't have that option. Lkco recently acquired a company called Lkco, which was one of the largest mapping companies in China, and they're hoping to utilize their technology to use in autonomous driving and these smart cities that China is building. And I am really hoping that this allows their company to grow, especially with Tesla growing so quickly in China, that Tesla might, partner with Lkco to use their maps for their own autonomous driving. But that's just a hope and dreams. We can only wish for a partnership like that. So going through their site, we can kind of see what their technology is being used for. So smart transportation based on full vector non-slice map technology, autonomous driving, vehicle-to-road communication and remote sensing data services, IoT, and smart city, which is really a exciting item that they're working on. And as we go, as I start creating more videos on Lkco, we'll start going into more detail about what they're doing, where I project to see them in their future. But this video is just to give you a high level information on the company, on the stock, on the current news that was released, and we'll go into more detail in the upcoming days and weeks. So now that you've seen their site, what kind of projects they're going on, what has happened to them within the past 6 months from when they were placed on the blacklist, we'll start to go over the information that we received today from their court case. So today there was an order motion that was released by Judge Rudolph from the United States District Court. He's a United States District Judge. And reading, we can see granting the plaintiff's motion for preliminary injunction. A lot of people were getting really excited about this on Reddit. I just wanted to clarify some confusion, give you guys a little bit more detail on what this preliminary injunction is. So we can see that the judge has ordered that defendants are thereby enjoined from implementing or enforcing the Department of Defense designation of plaintiff, Luokung Technology Corp., as a communist Chinese military company and the resulting restrictions pursuant to Executive Order 13959. If you guys would like more information on Executive Order 13959, please stay tuned for a future video on that. So you might ask yourself, oh, this is great news. This shows that Luokung is successful, that they're going to beat this case. When trial comes along, they have evidence that's going to completely remove them, which I don't blame people for thinking that way, but let's give more information to people who are not knowledgeable on the subject. So you want to ask yourself, what is this preliminary injunction? So we'll go through that next. Looking at what a preliminary injunction is, it's a temporary order made by a court at the request of one party that prevents the other party from pursuing a particular course of conduct until the conclusion of a trial on the merits. A preliminary injunction is regarded as a extraordinary relief. All right, so we kind of what this preliminary injunction is saying, with the evidence that's being provided to the judge, that the company Luokung can keep their business running as usual, and that the evidence against them wasn't strong enough to say that they're affiliated with the Communist Party. So, looking through at what this definition is, a preliminary injunction should be granted only when the requesting party is highly likely to be successful in a trial on the merits, and there is a substantial likelihood of irreparable harm unless an injunction is granted. What this is saying is that the judge gave them this preliminary injunction because the evidence was not strong enough to consider them affiliate. And, in most cases, it could be successful when it comes to trial. But we also have to look at the other side as well. Not saying that this is the case, but just informing everyone on this matter. And if we look at the next item, it says if a party has shown only a limited probability of success, but has also raised substantial and difficult questions worthy of additional inquiry, a court will grant a preliminary injunction only if the harm to him or her outweighs the injury to others if the injunction is denied. So I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Luokung, if you guys did listen to the case on, I believe it was Monday, the evidence that the Department of Defense had towards Luokung was not strong. They did state that they had no additional facts to prove that they were affiliates. So when it does come to trial, I don't believe that any new evidence could be provided that would say otherwise, that they are affiliated. Looking at their 1-day chart and then their 1-week chart, we can kind of see how it's been trending as we get good news. It's been typically hitting pretty high. We got good news on the 3rd. This was during the trial. A lot of people were listening to it on Zoom. We can see as soon as the Department of Defense started saying that they had no real evidence, that the stock jumped, and then there was a big sell-off. We can kind of see that the low is starting to increase. I mean, just comparing it to what it was a month ago. I mean, we can see how low it's been, and then it's starting to increase rather slightly. We can see when the stock did jump up again today at 169, and it did drop to a sell-off. Now with this news, the news was released after the market was closed, and we're really hoping as the market opens, people see this good news, they have more faith in the company, and they go ahead and start buying it. So I know this was a very high level video. Just wanted to give you guys as much information as possible in a short time frame. I didn't want to overcomplicate or give you more information and confuse everyone. So there'll be more videos, hopefully shorter videos on specific items on this stock. So if you found this video helpful, please leave it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions on any stocks you would like me to inform the community on, my subscribers, my non-subscribers, all my viewers, please leave them in the comment section below. If you have any specific questions, or if you're looking for particular detail on this stock or any stock, also leave them in the comment section below. As always, I really appreciate you all watching my video, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you.